When Jacob finally felt at home with himself, a story about finding peace in solitude. Jacob had always been the kind of person who filled his life with noise. Not because he loved chaos, but because silence made him uneasy. Whenever things got quiet, his thoughts grew louder, and he didn't know how to sit with them. So he stayed busy. Plans with friends, late-night calls, scrolling until his eyes burned. Anything to avoid being alone with himself. But deep down, Jacob wasn't afraid of loneliness. He was afraid of meeting the parts of himself he had ignored for years. One evening, after a long day of pretending he was fine, he came home to an empty apartment. No messages, no notifications, just stillness. He dropped his keys on the counter and felt that familiar ache in his chest. The one that whispered, "You're alone." But this time, instead of running from it, he paused. He sat on the edge of his bed, hands resting on his knees, and let the silence settle around him. Felt uncomfortable at first, like wearing clothes that didn't fit. But then something inside him softened. He whispered to himself, maybe being alone isn't the enemy. The next morning, Jacob made coffee without rushing. He stood by the window watching the steam rise, and for the first time in a long time, he actually tasted it. He didn't reach for his phone. He didn't try to distract himself. He just existed. Over the next few weeks, Jacob practiced being with himself, not as punishment, but as a kind of gentle training. He took slow walks without headphones, listening to the world instead of drowning it out. He journaled, even when the words came out messy and raw. He sat in quiet rooms and let his thoughts unfold without judgment. And slowly, something shifted. He realized that loneliness and solitude weren't the same thing. Loneliness was the absence of others. Solitude was the presence of himself. One night, Jacob sat on his balcony under a quiet sky. The city hummed softly below him, but inside, he felt still, warm, whole. For the first time in his life, he didn't feel like he needed someone else to fill the silence. He felt at home, not in a place, not with a person, but within himself. And that changed everything. If this story resonated with you, don't leave quietly. Follow the page, like the video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more stories that help you feel a little less alone.